Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here. Today, I'm going to be talking about the very sad, shocking, surprising thing that happened earlier today. My experience with it. I'm going to be talking about how it might have happened, where it was at my high school, yeah. What it was, how it got there. Okay, so let me just, before we start this video, let me just tell y'all today's date, because this happened today. I'm going to tell y'all today's date so y'all can know that it happened to me earlier today. And, I might not, upload this video today. I might have to upload this video tomorrow or something, if I don't have time. Alright, today's date is Friday, October 12th, 2018. And y'all might have already heard about what happened at my high school in the flippin' news. It's on Google News already. And it, got on, I don't even know, some morning news. They didn't even alert parents about this until, 2 hours, until, we had been in school for, 2 hours. And then I was just like, why not alert them before that? Alright, so let me just tell you what they found. What 2 students found behind the bleachers at my high school in a flippin' ditch. A dead body. This was at 5 o'clock. Okay, so before I get into all of this, let me just say that we had a 2-hour delay today. And they, 2-hour delay due to all the flooding and stuff like that that Hurricane Michael had, caused. It didn't actually cause it, but, it caused it. I live in North Carolina, and, we haven't gotten Hurricane Michael hasn't hit us yet, but, it's, pushed rain, stuff like that, it's kind of affecting us. And, school was just flat out canceled yesterday, because they knew there was going to be some flooding, since we always get flooding around here. My house has never gotten flooded, but, you just go 2 miles down the street, yeah, there's flooding. So, let me just tell y'all what happened when I got up. Alright, so, here's how my morning went. My mom accidentally woke me up at, 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't think she really meant to. I think she just came into my room to get something, but, she opened up the door and all the light just went straight into my eyes, and I was like, oh! And then I couldn't go back to sleep, since I have this one sibling named Finn, who always gets up at 4 a.m. and makes the most noise possible, and once you've woken up, you're stranded. It's you can never go back. Alright, so and then 2 hours later, after just lying in bed, wishing I could just go back to sleep, I just got up and, got ready and everything, ate breakfast, went out to the bus stop, normal bus ride, but then when we pulled in to the school, I got, my first glimpse at the dead body, and it had, yellow police tape, surrounding it. I saw the body, but I didn't, really recognize it was a body. Now when I look back on that memory, I'm just like, yeah, that was a body, but then I was just oh, did a pipe blow or something? And I literally just assumed it was just a flippin' bag with tools in it. I didn't really look at it for that long. Just for like a couple seconds, and I was just like, whatever. Well, my bus driver wouldn't stop staring at it. And so when we got to first block, everybody was just like, oh, there's a dead body in the ditch. Like, a lot of people were saying that. A lot of my friends were saying that. And I'm just like, well, that kind of stuff happens a lot around here. Yeah, it's bad. And they were just like, it's here at our high school in a ditch. And I was just like, what? And then we had our substitute teacher was just like, when we asked her about it, and she was just like, yeah, there's a dead body out there. And she said that the authorities had already come. They were checking it out. You know. Yeah, the police were already there. Alright. So a whole bunch of kids were calling their parents and they were just like, hey mom, there's a dead body like at our school. And their parents were just like, what? And a whole bunch of like kids were just like, why are we at school if there's a dead body? I mean, there's already some flooding anyway, so they should just like send us home. And I agree with that, since like, you know, you need some space to like examine the crime scene. And I actually like had this pop into my mind, like this thought idea or whatever it was, like in first block. You know, I was just like, wait, what if like this is like a death omen or something? Like, what if like some crazy butthole or something killed somebody, and they're just like, they just put it at a school to like freak people out and just say like, oh, you're next, we're gonna hurt you or something like that. Since they do that in like movies, like horror movies, like they'll cut off like people's heads and just be like, oh look, I got your loved one's head, that means you're next, whatever, no, I'm powerful. And I was just like, I didn't actually like believe that or whatever, but I was just like, could that be the case? Could this be the case? Like, seriously, it was a bad experience. So when we got into second block, like, I actually found out some information. Well, he told us that it was like a 40-year-old man or whatever, and that he had like, he wasn't like, he didn't have any stab wounds or gunshots on him, but he was dead, okay? And two students had come here at 5 o'clock and noticed him and stuff like that, and found him unconscious, my bad. And they were just like, and the police came, okay? And he was not shot or stabbed, so like, my second block teacher told us that he probably just had a heart attack and stuff like that. And I don't know if the body's still there, but it was still there when we left. Well, there was a there's homecoming, and there was a game tonight, and game's outside near the bleachers, so they probably cleared it, like took it away to like the morgue or something, because nobody wants to really see a dead body when they're trying to have fun, stuff like that. And everybody was just like, I can't believe there's like a dead body here or whatever. And I agreed. All right. And when I got home, I actually discovered that it was like a man in his early 20s, and it did make the news, and it was like a horrible experience, y'all. They like, his cause of death is still unknown. Well, he wasn't like killed. What he was doing at school, like on my school campus, no one knows. He wasn't a student, he wasn't staff. He wasn't like a staff, he wasn't anybody that we know. Like, he might have just been running and had a heart attack, I don't know. So if y'all like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, get notified. And another theory that people had was that he OD'd or he committed suicide, and if he did, don't commit suicide. It's horrible. It's not even worth it. It's horrible.